guys, Martha Krejci here. I am back, and I am back with From Chaos to Clarity. Sounds good, doesn't it? So what 7 income streams actually looks like for real moms like you. A lot of times whenever I say 7 income streams, the immediate thing, the thing that I see happen to people whenever I say that is there's kind of like this, it's almost like this exciting fear that happens where they're like, ooh, 7 income streams. And then almost as quickly as they think that, they're like, oh, 7 income streams. Like, how do you do that, right? So let me make it clear as to what that actually looks like in real life, right? So in another video that I did recently, I was talking about how the income streams, they're not weird different income streams, right? So it's not like you have a car wash and auto detailing business and all of that. And they're not different income streams, but it's just different ways to monetize the same thing that you do. So let me make it make sense for you. So 7 income streams, well, I'll just kind of go through a few of them here. We don't need to go through everything, but what it can look like is, say, I always use this example as a mom who had to, they had to go gluten-free in their family because they found out that their kid has celiacs, right? So that's a very real thing. A lot of moms have to go through that. And whenever you find out that your kid has celiacs, like everything comes to a screeching halt, right? Because you're like, oh gosh, okay, so we can't have this, and this. Also, there's so many other things that have gluten in it. Why? And how, like, I don't even feel like I could move anymore in my home without like somehow getting gluten on me. So if that were to have happened to somebody, then something that she could do is she could actually create community around, going gluten-free so she can help the other families that just found out as well. Because what does everybody do? Everybody goes to Google. Everybody goes to search and find like, okay, what do I need to do now that I'm gluten-free? My kid has celiacs. What do I need to do? And blah, blah, blah. There's so many things out there. And that, let me also just kind of nip this in the bud. The very first thing that people think is there are so many things out there, I'm not necessary. Let me just real quick, let me just put like a little, like a finger in the ribs of that one, because the reality is you have your perspective, you have your life experience, you have your way of speaking, you have your way of sort of like vibing with people, which is very different than other people, right? So there are other people that teach business, but my people come to me because I'm heart-centered, because I truly care about their family, because I sort of just have this weird innate business strategy sense, right? Also, I think I'm funny, There's like these different things that people will come to me for that, They will come to you, no matter how many people are out in the world teaching or helping with the thing that you want to help with. It doesn't matter. There's absolutely 0% competition with anybody out there because there's not another you. And that sounds very like it needs to be on a quote card somewhere, and almost like you could scroll past it because you're like, yeah, I get it. But I need you to like actually get it, right? I need us to like stop for a second. I need you to actually get that there really isn't anybody like you, and that there really are people out there waiting for you to show up and do what you were called to do, period. Okay? And so the longer that you think other people, are doing it and you don't need to show up, your people aren't being served by you. Okay? Because they won't be served by anybody else. Like, I just need you to get it. I just need you to understand that. So let's go back to gluten-free Sally. Let's call her Sally, okay? She's gluten-free Sally right now. So Sally, she's gonna start this business, this gluten-free coaching business. And so what the different income streams look like is, she's creating a community. Maybe she makes a little course. Maybe she makes a $7 something, a $97 something, whatever, just like little courses. So that's an income stream. maybe with those courses, whenever people grab some of the courses, they really want to be able to work with Sally one-on-one. Like they want to be able to jump into like a program where Sally is able to help them, you know? So a lot of times people will create a group coaching program on the back end of their courses. So, you know, people can buy these little one-off courses, but they can still get Sally, you know? They can still be able to be served by Sally in a coaching experience. Well, that's a second income stream, right? Sally could write a book. Sally should write a book. Somebody tell Sally she needs to write a book. So there's that. Aside from that, there's affiliate marketing. Guys, my family makes multiple six figures a month just in affiliate marketing. And again, I don't ever say any of this is chest puffery. I need you to understand how realistic this stuff really is, right? I'm not anybody special. I'm not. I'm just like you. I'm just like anybody else out there. I just understand how to be able to do all of this stuff. And I think it was Einstein that said, you don't truly understand something unless you can explain it to a 6-year-old. I explained business to my baby when she was 6 years old. I feel like she gets it. I'm just saying. So anywho, these are some of the income streams that you can do, and we have many of them, right? We have 7 of them. We weave them all together. They're all in the same experience. And so you can see how they start to build on each other. How somebody, whenever they buy a course, okay, now I'm thinking maybe I want coaching. Well, it's like, that's how we set them up. We set them up as if they're all gears, and you move one gear, and it moves all the rest of them at the same time. So that's what HBR is. That's the home-based revolution. So whenever you're ready to do that, just go ahead and check out the directions below on how to reach out to me. We'll have a very short conversation via Messenger. We're just gonna type it out. So we'll have a very short conversation. Make sure that it's a good fit. Make sure I can get you results whenever I realize that I can, which 99% of the time I can. Whenever I realize that I can, I'm gonna invite you in, and your life is gonna be forever changed. I promise you that. That is not hype, that is real. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.